Yes, hello everyone, welcome to today's class. And today is day 37 of our web development course. Okay, today is day 37 of our web development course. Okay, and today we're going to look at comparison operators. Don't look at comparison operators. Okay, we're going to look at comparison operators. Okay. Okay. So members, yesterday before you can look at what you're going to cover today, I can just briefly talk about what we covered yesterday, okay? Yesterday's class, okay? Okay. So members, yesterday was day 36. Yesterday was day 36. Yesterday was day 36. Yesterday was day 36 and we covered a concept about objects, okay? We covered about objects, okay? We saw how we can use various objects. For example, those objects where we can even where we had an example of a student, eh? A student, and we're able to get, for example, student.firstname, eh? We're able to get, for example, student.lastname, eh? .lastname, .lastname. We're able to get, for example, student.lastname, last name. We're able to get, for example, student.age, eh? Student.age, eh? And even we're able to do other things, eh? Yesterday's class, eh? Where we're even able to analyze how the null comes about when you're using the object, and also we're able to analyze how the undefined comes about. Undefined comes about when we are using an object. Okay. Okay. So members, if you missed yesterday's class, I would urge you to go back and you cover this class because it's going to lead us to today. Okay. Okay. So members, that was just a brief recap about what was there in yesterday's class, and I would like to hear about what I want to cover tomorrow's class. In tomorrow's class, it's going to be day 30. Tomorrow's class is going to be day 38. Okay. Day 38, and tomorrow's class we're going to cover something a little bit quite new. In tomorrow's class, we are going to cover something quite new. That one is going to be logical operators. Logical operators. Okay, logical operators. Okay. Okay. So members, don't miss out tomorrow's class. Okay. Okay, so you can hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so that you don't miss tomorrow's class. Don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Once it's released like this, you can get access to it and you watch it. Okay? Okay. So today we are going to look at comparison operators. Okay? Okay. So comparison operators, what are comparison operators? These are operations, or these are operators. These are operators that we use to compare, to simply compare two or more things, or items, stroke items. Okay. Okay. So these are types of the comparison operators that we use. Okay. These are operators that we use to compare two or more things. Okay. Okay. So we are going to use, for example, things. For example, the less than. Yeah. You see us using, for example, symbols. For example, less than. Okay. And everybody knows how the less than symbol looks like. It looks like this. It looks like this. Okay. We shall use, for example, less. Yeah. Less or equal to. Okay. Less or equal to. Or equal to. Equal to. Okay. Less or equal to, then it will be like this. Less or equal to, it will be like this. Okay. Then we shall use, for example, greater than. Greater than. Okay. Greater than will be, for example, like this, and you know how greater than looks appears. So like this. Then here it will be great or equal, greater or equal to, greater or equal to, or equal to, equal, or equal to. Then it will appear like this. Greater or equal to that. It will appear like that. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, we shall use this one. Then we shall use another type. It is called equal. 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 Members, I want you to understand the difference between equal, just this normal equal, and this one here. We are going to see each and everything, okay? Then we shall say another one which is not equal. Not equal. Not equal. Okay? Not equal. Not equal will appear like this. Not equal. Okay? So remember, those are the common types of comparison operators. Less than, lesser or equal to, greater than, greater or equal to, are you seeing this? Then equal, then not equal. Okay? Members, understand this very well. Understand this very well. Okay? Understand that logic very well, which is there. Okay? Okay. So members, you can see that we have the comparison operators: less than, less or equal to, greater, greater or equal to, equal, and even not equal. Okay? These are the only comparison operators we have. Okay? Okay. So members, we're going to deal with this, and we see how it is physically. Okay? Okay. So members, if you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Okay? Okay. So let's come lessons. JavaScript class. Day 37. New folder. Day 37. Day 37. Okay? Okay. Then I come like this, I open with code. Open with code. Okay, open with code. Then I come like this and I put here index.html. Index.html. Scamming. Scamming. So we're going to deal with our media focus today is going to be this one here, comparison operators. Okay? Okay. So it's there. Then I come here, for example, I put here, for example, style.css. Okay? Okay. Scamming. Okay, scamming. It is coming. Takes some time because of the extensions, but it's coming. Okay, it's there. So I'm going to come in. I put the image. I put that the HTML structure as you see it. I put it there. So I come in like this. I always start like the way I start. In all projects, the way I start is the way I start. I come here. I put here, for example, margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box. Okay. Okay. Then I come like this and I put the body, which is there. I come, I put it here. I come, I say here body. I come, I say width 100%. And I come, I put here, for example, the height. The height, I put here 100 VH. Okay. Okay. Then I come here like this. I put inside the body. I put here dot box. Dot box. Box inside dot box. It's like that. Then I come here. I put here dot box. Put here width 500 pixels. And I come here. I put here height. I put 250 pixels. Okay. Okay. When I put here background color orange red. Okay. Okay. Inside this box here, there is what they call JavaScript class. JavaScript class. Okay. Okay. So I come here like this and I put this one here. I come and I put here display flex. Okay, if I put color, I put here white. I put here font size. Font size, I put here extra large. Then I come and I put here font weight. Font weight 600. Then I come and I put here display flex. Align item center, display flex. Align item center. Align item center. Justify content center. Justify content center. Always and always, I'll just do this, but I know sometime we shall come and work on the HTML. Okay? Okay. So here display flex. Although our major focus is the other side. Item center, justify content center. Justify content center. Okay? Okay. So remember, as you can see, when I go live and I see how it looks like. Go live, I see how it looks like. So okay. So it's not being visible because of the leak.css as you see it here. Okay. Okay. So it's there. So outside it looks like it's there. Okay. Okay. So remember, as you can see, it is there. Okay. JavaScript class. Okay. Okay. And I come here, say put inspect because my major focus is going to be the console. It's not going to be that side. Okay. Okay. So I come here like this, and we're now going to deal with the JavaScript. Okay. I come here, I put here, for example, my app.js. Okay. It's there. Okay. So I come here. Inside here, I link my app.js. I put here script source. I put here script source app.js. But I remember to put the far at the end here. Okay. The far at the end. Okay. Okay. So at the moment, my emphasis is this side. Okay. Easier. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to deal with the comparison operators. Okay. Comparison operators as you see them here. Okay. Okay. So I can come here and I put an example. Example 1. Example 1. Example 1. Example 1. Okay. Okay. So I come here, I put, for example, I put here let here x is equal to 10. Okay. 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 And I come here, I put here let y is equal to 20. Okay. Okay. Then I come here, I put, for example, let z is equal to 40. Okay. Members, I want you to look at all the logic that I'm going to use there. Look at all the logic that I'm going to use there. Okay. Okay. So you come here, for example, and you see, now you're going to start with less than. Less than. Okay. You're going to start with less than. Okay. Okay. So members, I want to show you all the logic that is there. Yeah. First, I think even first write this down. Less than. Write down that down very fast. So they want to use it. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, it's like that. Okay. Then I'm going to start. So when I come here, for example, yeah, and I come here, for example, and I come, I say, console log, CLG, console log. I put here, x is and you know what this comparison operators. Let me first move this.
and I answer and I do this. All these comparison operators you are seeing here, all these comparison operators you are seeing here, all of them you are seeing here, all these comparison operators you are seeing here, they return what they call true. They return what they call a boolean. Not this. They return a boolean. They give me a boolean. They give me a boolean. Okay? They give me a boolean. The boolean is either true. The boolean is either true or false. Okay? Please note this down. They give me a boolean. The boolean is either true or false. Okay? Okay. So I can come here like this. I can come here like this and I say here CLG console log. I put here x is x greater than is x greater than is x greater than y? Is x greater than y? Is x greater than y? I put it there. This one here I want to see is x greater than y? Greater than y? I'm asking questions. Is x greater than y? Okay, let me first start with less than. Is x less than y? Is x less than y? Okay? So constant log and I see it's here coming true. X is less than y. Okay? It gives me true. X is less than y. Gives me here true. X is less than y. Okay? Okay, remember not this very well, not this. Okay? Now I come here like this. Then I put here something else. I say here is x. Let me even come here below. I put here is x less than or equal to y. I'm asking that question. Is x less than or equal to y? So we come here and we check console.log, clg, console.log, and I put here is x lesser or equal to y? I'm posing that question. I pose that question. So I want to see my answer. Is x lesser or equal to y? True. They tell me true. It is still lesser or equal to y. And logically, I can also see it. X is 10 and y is 20. Okay? Okay. So it's going to give me true. Okay? It is that one. Okay? I hope you are seeing this. I hope you are seeing where we are going. Okay? Okay. So I come here like this and I come here and I say that is x. I come here and say is x. Is x. We are now here. I want you to see we are now here no greater than y. We are moved to less than, less or equal to, we are now greater than. Okay? Okay. I come here and ask a question. Is x greater than? Is x greater than y? I'm asking that question. So I come here and the console.log. Console.log. Then I put there is x greater than y? Okay? I'm asking that question. So are they going to give me? Let me see. False. Are you seeing it? False. X is not greater than y. Okay? Okay? Okay. So they are giving me false. They are giving me false. Okay? Okay. So I come here and I say here Is x, now I'm asking another question, is x greater or equal to equal to y? Okay, is x greater or equal to y? Yeah, so it's coming here. Let me see. Is x greater? Yeah, I'm asking, is x greater or equal to y? So I come here and say here CLG console log, and I put here x. X is greater x is greater or equal to y. Okay, is x greater or equal to y? I'm asking a question. Let me change this one from 40 to 10. Okay, that one for z. Let me change that one from 40 to z to 10. Okay, I'll bring it for I want to check something there. Okay, so I say here, console log, is x greater or equal to y? I'm asking that question. What are they going to give me here in the console? False. It is not equal. It's not equal to y. Okay, false. It is not equal to y. Okay, false. Okay. Same as you see all these questions that I'm asking, they are all Boolean. They keep returning for me a Boolean. Okay, they are comparing the two. They are comparing the two x and what, and they are comparing the two x and they are comparing x and even the other one. Okay. Some members now, what they said I want to expect you is equal. Members, when I was beginning to learn JavaScript, I faced this challenge here. Do you see this equal which is here? Yeah? This is the equal which is there. The equal, this one, this equal you're seeing here. Yeah? It gave me hard time to learn because I was used to this equal here. I was used to this equal. Yeah? I was used to this equal here. Members, the difference between this one and this one here, we use it. This is an assignment operator. This one you're seeing here, I talked about this. I talked about this in the beginning. This one here is an assignment operator. This one here, I think, is an assignment operator. We use that when you're adding, then you give the answer. This one is an assignment operator. Not this. Not this very well. This one here is an assignment operator. Use it, for example, when you're having, for example, const, for example, const, then we say here x, x is equal to 20, x is equal to 20. So this one gives us the value which is at the end here. So this one is an assignment operator. This one you can see a single what? Equal. Are you seeing it? So when I put two equal signs here, this one it becomes a comparison operator. This one becomes a what? A comparison operator. This one becomes a comparison operator. This one asks questions. Like what are you putting there? Is it equal? Comparison operator. Comparison operator. This one here is just to compare. It is not to give an answer. This one here, you can't do like this. Then you say, for example, cost. You come and say here cost. You come and say cost x is equal to y. No, this will be wrong. Okay? You can't do this one the same way you do this one here. This one is an assignment operator where there is a single equal sign. But here where there are two equal signs, you put only here. This one means that it is comparing. Okay? Not this from today. Okay? Although they want to look the same, but they are different. Okay? So that's the difference in JavaScript. I come here and say, is xc, I put here is x equal. Is x equal? Is it exactly equal to y? You see, I'm asking these questions, remember, as you see them. CLG, I want to find out the truth if x is exactly equal to what? To y. I put here x equal to y, yeah, equal to y, then I get the answer. The answer is, let me see it here, false, because it is not equal. False. You see, the answer is false. Okay, the answer is false. The answer is false. Okay, okay. So, members, we are moving. We are moving. I hope you understand this. So, members, you see, I hope you understand this very well. Okay, okay. So we are going to go. We are going to go on. Okay, okay. So now the last one is not equal. Not equal. This one we put this one here. Let me explain this more and more. Not equal. Not equal. It inverts. Yeah. It is now asking an opposite question. Yeah. And that opposite question requires an answer. Yeah. It is like someone asking you. Yeah. It's like someone asking you that are you a boy? Eh? And someone asks you, but are you you are not a boy? Eh? Someone is asking you, are you a boy? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Are you a boy? Eh? Are you a boy? Or are you a boy? Someone asks you those questions. Eh? Then someone asks another question here. Asks this other girl a question here. Are you a boy? Are you a girl? Yeah? Are you a girl? Yeah? They normally ask these questions with someone who doesn't like resemble who doesn't have those traits of those people. Yeah? They ask someone, are you a boy? Yeah? Yeah? So the answer here is either, look at these two questions. The answer here is either true. The answer here is either true. Yeah? The answer here is either true or false. Yeah? The answer here is either true or false. Okay? Even here, the answer here is either true or false. Okay? Even here, the answer is either true or false. Are you a boy? Yeah? You either said true or false. Okay? Okay. Now, if someone, now, let me first switch this one up, and we'll see. They normally ask those questions to someone who doesn't have those characteristics amongst them. Okay? So, they bring that question here. Are you a boy? Eh? True or false? Okay? Okay. So, members, as you can see, it looks like this. True or false? So, it is answer is either true or false. But now someone asks you, are you? Someone asks you a certain question. You are not a boy. Eh? Someone asks you now this question. You see, you are not a boy. Eh? You are not a boy. Eh? Now, someone is asking you a question which is inverted. Yeah? You're not a boy. Yeah? Now, look at this question here. Someone is asking you, you are not a boy, you are not a girl. Eh? You are not a girl. Yeah? You are not a girl. Yeah? Someone is asking you an inverted question. Yeah? An inverted question and requires a response. Okay? Okay. Let me just give an example that on this side here I have a boy. On this side here I have a boy. Okay? On this side here I have a boy. Eh? And this side here I have a girl. Okay? And this side here I have a girl. Okay? On this side here I have a girl. Okay? On this side here I have a boy, and this side here I have a girl. Okay? Then they ask a question. Are you a boy? The answer is true. The answer here is true. Okay? 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 Members, note this down in your notebook somewhere. When someone asks here, this question here, the girl, are you a girl? The answer here is true. Eh? Eh? So members, look at this very well. Eh? Someone asks you this question here. Are you a boy? The answer is true. Eh? Are you a girl? The answer is true. Eh? Then someone comes and asks you, then someone else moves, then that one goes away, and someone else comes and asks you, you are not a boy. You're not a boy. Eh? You are not a boy. The answer is false here. Yeah? The answer is false. Okay? If you say you are not a boy, that means you are a girl. If you accept and say you are not a boy and you say true, that means you are a girl. So you have to say here false. You are not a boy. False. Understand, members. You're not a boy. False. You're not a boy. False. It's like as if he's asking you, are you not a boy? False. If you say, are you not a boy? And you say true. If you say true, that means you're not a boy. That means you are a girl. Are you understanding? So if this is an inverted question, someone comes and asks you, you're not a girl. If you say false, if you say true, that means you're a boy. But now you have to say, you're not a girl. And you say here false. False means that you are a girl. You are someone is asking, you are not a girl. False. Okay? Okay. So members, I've been doing this one here for this one here. I've been doing this one for this one. Not this, I've been doing this one for this one here. Okay? Now I want to give you an example. Another example. We have here, for example, this is boy. This is boy. This is true, and this one is false. Okay? Now I want to put here. Members, have you understood this very well? Have you understood this very well? Okay? Members, have you understood this very well? Okay. Now let me go here down and I ask another question now. Now, for example, this one here is a girl. A girl. And this one here is a boy. And this one here is a boy. Okay? And I come here and I ask a question. I'm asking a question. Are you a boy? Are you a boy? Are you a boy? Then I come here and ask a question here. Are you a girl? All these questions I'm asking, they require responses. Are you a girl? Okay? Someone's asking, are you a boy? Are you a girl? Then I come here at the end here and I ask a question here. And I come and ask a question here. And I come and ask a question there that you are not a boy. You are not a boy. No, you see, I'm asking a question which is inverted. You are not a boy. You are not a boy. You're not a boy. Then I come and ask you a question here. Then I come and ask you a question here. You are not a girl. I'm asking a question. But you are not a girl. Maybe say I'm talking, but I am not a girl. You are not a girl. You're not a girl. I see how this thing makes sense now. You're not a girl. Are you a boy? Now I have to reply true or false. True or false. Okay? True or false. Okay? Are you a boy? I reply here. False. False. Are you seeing it? Then, are you a girl? False. False. Okay? Are you not a boy? Now you see, you are not a boy. You are not a boy. True. It inverts the what? The response. But you're not a boy. This one here, true. Then here, you're not a girl. And I come here and say, hey, this one is true. You're not a girl. Okay? So members, this one have you understood it very well. The one which inverts these statements here of comparison, the one which inverts these statements of comparison is what they call an inverter. This one here it is this one here. It looks like this. The one which inverts, it looks like this. And you talked about it up there. You're going to see it almost everywhere. It looks like this. It inverts. This one here is equal. This one here is equal. This one you're seeing here is equal. Okay? This one you're seeing here is like this. This one here you're seeing here is like this. Take it back. This one here is one which says you are not. This one here means you're not equal to. Not equal to. But this one here you're seeing here is equal. This one here you're seeing here is equal. This one you're seeing here is equal. So you're seeing here is equal. Okay? Okay. So this one you're seeing here is equal. So I bring it even here. Okay? I bring it even there. Okay? This one here is equal. I come here even down here. I bring it even here. Okay? Members, have you understood this concept very well? This one which you're seeing, here is just that one just inverts. It inverts the what? It makes it negative. So it requires a response which is a little bit negative. So logically you can look at it and then you see it that this one here is negative. It's like a negative response, but it requires an answer. Okay? Okay? Okay. So members, I can come here in my answer here and I say here, I ask now a question. Is x not equal? Is x not equal? I was saying here, is x equal to y? But here I ask a question, is x not equal? Is x not equal to y? To y? So when I do like that one, I say here CLG. Is x not equal to y? Is x not equal to y? I put this one here. Is x not equal to y? Is x not equal to y? Then I put here. What's my response? Is x not equal to y? Is x not equal? Fast forward a bit, I see. Here. Fast forward a bit. So members, here I'm asking that is x not equal to y? And the response is, let's go and see, true. X is not equal to y. You see these members? Okay. So this is very good, as you can see. It is good. Okay. We have understood this concept. This one here is true. Okay. This one here is true. Okay. This one here is true. Okay. It is true. Okay. Okay. So let me come here and ask another type of question. At least that one you have understood. Is x equal? Is x equal? Let me first leave some space here for someone to compare. Is x equal? Is x equal? Is x equal? Is x equal to z? I'm asking this question. Is x equal to z? Then I come here and say CLG, and we see if x is equal to z. X equal to z. Are they exactly equal to z? Okay. So what is my response going to be? Let me check my response. True. X is equal to z. X is equal to z. Okay. True. X is equal to z. Okay. 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 So, and I come and ask here a question. I come and ask here a question. Is x less? Is x is x greater? Is x less than z? Is x less than z? We are going to come and ask a question here. Is x less than z? CLG. Now we are asking a question which is a little bit logical. So I come here ask, is x less than z? Is x less than z? Is x less than z? Okay, less than z. Yeah. Now what is my response going to be? Is x less than z? I said as if they are all equal. False. Gives me here false. It gives me here false. Yeah. Gives me here false. Gives me here false. Okay. Okay. So it is not less than z. So if I come here and say, is x less or equal to less than or equal to or equal to or equal to z, okay? Is x less than or equal to z? Is x less than or equal to z? I'm asking this question. So the answer is going to be CLG. CLG. This is x less than or equal to z? Is x less than or equal to z? So I want to see my response here. Is x less than or equal to z? True. It is choosing one option. Is x less than or equal to z? X is not less than, but it is equal to z. So this one is true. Okay? This one here is true. Okay? Okay. So when we come here and we say here, is x greater than z? CLG console.log is x greater than z? It's x greater than z. Then we come like this, then we say here is x greater than z? And I want to say it looks like false. X is not greater than z. This one is false. Okay, even they show it there. Okay, so we come here and we say, is x greater than or equal to z? Is x greater than or equal to z? CLG console.log is x greater than or equal to z? Is x greater than or equal to z? So my response here is going to be true. It is greater. It is equal to z, but it's not greater. Okay. It's equal, but it's not greater. Okay. Okay. So here it is. True. Okay. You see, it is there. True, not false. True. Okay. So when I come and ask an inverted question at the end, is x not equal? Is x not equal? Not equal to z? Is x not equal to z? If you say true, that means it is true, it's not equal to z. If you say x not equal to z, then you say false. That means that they are equal. Okay? So here, CLG, is x not equal to z? Is x not equal to z? So here you're going to have here it is like this. Then I want to say answer in the console. Is x not equal to z? So you're going to see this here. False. They are not equal. False. Is x not equal to z? False, because they are not. If you say true, that means they are not equal. But false, they are equal. Okay. So members, I hope you have really understood this. If you really love this, you can even like, you can even hit the notification icon and you subscribe. Okay, so you don't miss any of the upcoming courses. Okay. Okay, so here, this one here we are comparing. Let me even put here we are comparing. That's why I separated them. We are comparing x and z and z, x and z. Okay, up here we are comparing, up here we are comparing x and y. Up here we are comparing x and y. Okay. Okay, so members, I hope you have really understood everything that I've talked about today. I hope you have really understood everything that we have talked about today. Okay, I hope you have really understood this, because members, we shall be using this concept sometime to come. And if we are someone who has gotten who has understood them from first principles today. Okay. Okay, you have understood less than, equal, greater than, equal, and not equal. Okay. Okay, so members, this is very good. Tomorrow, don't miss tomorrow's class. Tomorrow is we are going to handle logical operators. Tomorrow's class. Okay, stay around. We are going to handle logical operators tomorrow. But today, that's what we have looked at today. Okay, we have looked at these ones here, comparison operators. Okay, okay. I would like you to have a good day. We shall meet in tomorrow's class tomorrow.